Yo, what up, dogs? Welcome back to another episode of What Did I Buy for My Movie Collection this week. I'll be honest with you guys, I only spent $40 on 4 used movies, and I'm actually quite happy with myself because I said I'm going to only spend $50 or less, and I did it. I have the receipt right here. And I actually took my time in the used disc shop and I looked over things and I'm like picking which one I wanted. There's a couple movies in there that were like actually really expensive that I wanted to get, but I figured, you know what? I'm going to hold out. They'll be there next week, maybe. And if they're not, it wasn't meant to be, man. So let's just spend what we wanted to spend. And I picked up 4 movies. All 4 of these are guilty pleasures. As soon as I saw them sitting on the shelf, I was like, yep, I'm taking that one. There was no hesitation as soon as I saw them sitting there. So this pile of 4 is nothing but guilty pleasures and nostalgia. Let's get into it because the first movie coming up is called This Is the End. Now, this movie came out in 2013. It's an R-rated comedy fantasy that runs for about 1 hour and 47 minutes. It is directed by and written by Evan Goldberg and Seth Rogen. And it stars pretty much anyone hilarious in the 2010. So we got James Franco in here, Jonah Hill, Seth Rogen, Jay Baruchel, Danny McBride, Craig Robertson, Michael Cera, Emma Watson, Mindy Kaling. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. Everyone is in this film. This film is absolutely hilarious. If you have never seen it, I'm telling you right now, I'm recommending you to watch this film because it is funny. And the last time I watched it, I think was probably about 5 years ago. Some of the mental breakdowns that these characters go through and just the zaniness and the almost ad-lib nature of what they are delivering on screen is so damn good because it is just a silly film about the end of the world. These dudes I'm just thinking about it because it is literally a silly film about the end of the world, and these dudes all are playing themselves in a sense. They're all go by James and Seth and Jonah and all that. They're all themselves dealing with an apocalyptic event in Hollywood. It's man, it's just crazy. And I picked it up for, what did I get this for? $5.99. And that's the front of the cover there. On the inside, we just have simple, straightforward DVD Blu Ray combination. And for the special features, the only special feature that matters to me is the director's commentary, and you know that, and it's on here. And the rest is just featurettes. So I'm very curious to listen to the commentary because I want to know more about the behind the scenes stuff when it came to making this movie. Like how much of it was written, how much of it was ad-lib, what was ad-lib, where did they go off the script, did they do a left turn when they should have went right? Like I'm really curious about the flow of this film because it flows so well and so organically. The jokes just flow, they're just clip clip clip. It's freaking great. I'm really interested to see how this movie plays out, like from the director's point of view. So the next movie up in the stack is Waiting. This movie came out in 2005. It's an R-rated comedy. It's 1 hour and 34 minutes. It's written and directed by Robert McKittrick, and it stars Ryan Reynolds, Anna Faris, and Justin Long. This movie is absolutely hilarious. It's another film that I haven't watched in quite a while too, actually. So I don't know how well it holds up in 2023. And I did go see this in the theater with my friends, and we laughed a little too hard because it kind of brought us back in time when we used to work at the restaurants. Not all the crazy things happened at my restaurant that I worked at, but I think this movie is pretty close to true in some scenarios. And that is why, after working in the restaurant business, I give nothing but 1,000,000% respect to anyone who works in the restaurant business because I understand. I truly do. I understand. That's why you'll never hear me complain about it, man. Whatever. You put onions on my burger, you're not going to hear about it. I'm just going to take them off and put them to the side. And after you watch this movie, if you've never watched this movie, you'll understand why. And I'm going to say some people probably have never seen this movie. So you should check it out. I'm telling you, this is another film. I'm recommending it. Get out there, watch it, find it, enjoy it. I think it's on Netflix right now, and it might be also on Amazon Prime. Look into it and tell me what you think, because I think it's still hilarious. Inside, we have just the good old Blu Ray sitting in there. And I bought this movie for $3.99 used. And there is a director's commentary on here. Actually, the commentary on here says it's called The Works All Access Interactive Video Commentary. Don't know what that means. And there's also cast and crew commentary. So I don't know what that means either. So maybe the cast and crew are talking over the film. That could be cool. There could be some good insights in there. Everything else on here is just pretty much deleted scenes and other featurettes. I'm curious as to what the commentary tracks are. But other than that, this movie is funny. I look forward to watching it. So the next film up is Krull. This movie came out in 1983. I was only 4 years old. It's a PG action-adventure fantasy film that runs for about 2 hours and 1 minute. It is directed by Peter Yates. It is written by Stanford Sherman, and it stars Ken Marshall, Lizette Anthony, and Freddie Jones. So I know of this movie. I know I've watched this movie. I know I watched it with my best friend when we were young lads chilling in the basement watching movies together. But I don't remember anything about the film. I think I remember the weapon has the star and it has blades that come out when he throws it. I think. But I don't remember much about the film. I'll be honest, I haven't seen this movie in probably 30 years. That sounds like a safe bet for sure, because I don't think I ever watched it after seeing it when I was a child with my friend. I just do not remember anything about this movie. So it's going to be fun to watch it again for the first time, because I don't remember a single thing. I really don't, and that's great. I bought this movie for $16.99, which is definitely too much money for this one, but I bought it for nostalgia reasons. I like the slipcover. It matches my Replacement Killers slipcover back there, and yeah, there's not much going on here. It's just the slip. There's the Blu Ray. There's only the disc on the inside, only that. Boom. Looks beautiful. There's no special features. I could have bought this one probably new somewhere if I looked for it. Whatever. It was there. $16. The only thing I hate is that the sticker's on the cardboard. So I don't know how I'm ever going to get that off, but I might just keep it on there because it just adds to this box fake look, So anyways, it's a nostalgia buy, and that's the way I kind of looked at it when I was holding it. I'm like, whatever. $16.99. We're gonna enjoy this film at least once. Sometimes I need to curate myself and go, am I going to watch this more than once? And Krull might be only a one-time watch, and I won't watch it for another 30 years, probably. But it's in the collection. It's there for fun. And the next and final film that I purchased is another nostalgia buy. It is Kull the Conqueror. This movie came out in 1997. I was 18. It's a PG-13 action-adventure fantasy, and it runs for 1 hour and 35 minutes. And it is directed by John Nicola, and it's written by Charles Edward Pogue. And it stars Kevin Sorbo and Tia Carrere. I love this film because growing up, Conan, I actually don't have Conan in my collection. I got to rectify that. I love Conan the Barbarian. Full stop. Big fan of it. Love the movies. Love the comic book. Love the novels. I read everything Conan. I like Red Sonja. I was really into Xena and Hercules. And I was like, I'm going to go see Kull the Conqueror. I remember seeing this film in theater. Again, this is another movie I probably haven't seen since it came out. But maybe I probably would say I watched it on a rainy day for sure on TBS. Commercials and all. This is a rainy day film. You know it is. This is a guilty pleasure rainy day movie. 1000%. It's $8.99 used. Look at that beautiful poster work. So on the inside, it's just straight up basic, boring Blu Ray. There's no special features. I would love a director's commentary. Not even a director's commentary. I don't need a director's commentary. I would love to hear Kevin Sorbo and Tia Carrere talk about making this film. That would be a freaking blast. And you know what? Give me a director's commentary too. Why not? I would love to hear all the stuff that went on to making this film. I remember very little about this film. Very little. And so I'm looking forward to actually sitting down. I'm busting this out on a rainy day. I'm looking forward to watching it. Man, that's what I like about collecting sometimes. You just find those movies from your past, and you're just like, I'm just going to get it and put it in the collection. And I might not ever watch it again, but just knowing that I have it there and I could watch it whenever I want on a rainy day and be like, you know what, I could go for some Kull the Conqueror. It's such a corny, cheesy movie. I need to watch that right now. And that's the beauty of rainy day movies. Honestly, it really is. It's my favorite thing. Anyways, that is all I bought. That was it. These are the 4 films that I walked away with. And you can tell me if you want to in the comments that, Brett, dog, you paid a little too much for Krull. I won't mind because I agree with you. That's the end of the episode. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who spends a couple minutes of their week with me listening to me talk about my movie collection or my movie reviews. It means a lot to me. It really does. And I'm thankful for everyone who keeps subscribing and keeps coming back. So I just want to say thank you to all of you for supporting me and joining me on this journey. Here's just a little nugget of information that I want to give to you guys. I haven't posted in 2 weeks roughly because I was working on a new short film I'm very proud of. I am the assistant director and the editor on this short film. We filmed it last week on February 11th and the 12th. It was the weekend shoot. It was a beautiful shoot. Everything went smooth. Everyone had a good time. It was beautiful. And we just finished editing it yesterday. It was the last final cut, and now we're just waiting for the colorization of the film and the final the final processing of the audio. And after that, it goes off into the film festivals, and we hope for the best. But I just wanted to tell you guys that's why I've been away for the last 2 weeks. Been busy working on the short film, and you're not going to hear about the short film probably for a while now, until maybe we win some awards. I'll talk about that in the future, but I just wanted to tell you guys that's where I've been. I haven't abandoned YouTube or anything like that, and I just wanted you guys to know. So have a good weekend, everybody. I'm going to go put these movies on the shelf. Peace out.